Oh my god, the mic wasn't even on. Okay, well, welcome here. As y'all saw, there was a rocket, something that could be turned into a car, a little bomber plane, which you saw from my previous video, and then the big plane, which the nether wart blocks could be switched out with TNT and made into a bomber plane. So let's go ahead and get started on making them. Sorry, I didn't realize my mic was off. I will probably redo a video on this soon where I have it messed up. So this is going to be the rocket. You're going to need 2 normal pistons, 1 sticky piston, 4 slime blocks, and 3 redstone blocks. And you're going to build this normal piston, 3 slime blocks, go up to put a normal piston, then put a sticky piston. Then you're going to go up again. You're going to go up above it 1, and you're going to put the redstone block there. Then you're going to stick there and there. And now all you have to do is update the piston by just breaking or placing a block next to it, and it will take off. You can stick a pig, a villager, anything you want on top of it, and it will just take off with it to the sky. Just know, if you're doing that in survival, there's a small chance you can be suffocated in a block, or there's a small chance you could fall to your doom. So just be careful with that. Now, here's the second one. This is the one that you can turn into a car, or you could just turn into like a little missile to destroy or whatever. So what you're going to need is, you're going to need 2 normal pistons, 1 sticky piston, and 2 slime blocks, 2 redstone blocks. So you're going to put like so. You don't have to stick the piston on the bottom. Got 2. Again, like the rocket, you're going to stick the sticky piston there. Do not try to build the rocket sideways. It does not work. Spoiler alert. Now, and then you do that, and all you gotta do is update the piston, and voila. Okay, so then once again, this is the plan I built in the last video. It's pretty simple. All you do is pretty much the same exact, except you just add a little bit of wings. You're going to just put that like so. Okay, try not to update the piston because it will mess it up. Actually, you probably shouldn't stick the back redstone block on until after you have it done. But this is just if you want a simple bombing plane. Now, it does have a lot of work because what you have to do is you have to put lines of TNT wherever you want it to drop bombs, and then once again, all you do, break or place a block, and it will update. Now, for the best one of all, it's probably the best looking one I found. I'm gonna go ahead and disclaimer, I'm not taking credit for any of these. These are not my inventions. So yeah. So what you're gonna do is just make your little stand. This just makes it a whole lot easier just to activate it. Place a sticky piston. I'm gonna go out, stick a normal piston, and then do a slime block. And then put a slime block here, normal piston. You're going to bring the slime blocks out 1, down 2, and put a redstone block right there. At the end, I will put the amount of resources for this one. I'm not really sure. This one is kind of a tricky one. Now you're going to put these pistons here, which go ahead and put this redstone block here. Do not update that piston or you will have to break it and reset it. So then you're going to bring this out like so. You're going to put redstone here, bring these out. This will be for the wings. You put pistons here. We're not going to do that just yet. So now what you want to do is you want to grab, let's see, some stairs, a block, both types of glass. Let's see what else. I think that's actually kind of it. So what you're gonna, well, you are gonna need a boat. So we're gonna stick that there. Whatever your normal block is, slime block, glass block, up like so, block. Now for this slime block, you can take, I'm sorry for that. You're going to put TNT like so. This is where you can activate it. You're going to take glass and bring it out like so. Now you want to place your boat before this, because if not, it's going to be a little tricky to get the boat down in there, because in the update they're kind of bigger and they take up more room, so you're not going to be able to get these stairs down. Okay, so that's like so. You're going to put sticky block, normal block, and then just a little decoration on the front of the plane. Then what you're going to do is you're going to come out here. You're going to go out like so, and you go 5 long, and then you're just gonna add kind of the looks of the wings. Once again, I do not take credit for this build. This is not mine. Okay, so let's go ahead and add these stairs. Then it is important that you do that, because it won't work. Even though it's just the wings, those won't push, and it will keep the thing from moving, because these are too many blocks for the rest of the pistons to move. So then pretty much there you are completely done. I brought it up here where you can easily push the button and get in, or if you have it like in a hangar, all you gotta do is come up here and you're in the plane. Now when the plane is moving, if you get out of the boat, just know the boat will fall out. Just note. Now it's pretty much all you gotta do to build it. So what you're going to need is you're going to need, let's see, you're going to need 6 redstone blocks. You're going to need 20 slime blocks, 6 glass panes, 6 normal pistons, and 1 sticky piston. $19 stairs of any type that is movable. You're going to need 2 blocks, again, must be able to be moved. 2 glass blocks if you want to be able to see downwards. And that is pretty much all you will need, except the TNT, and that is really by your choice. Now I'm gonna go ahead and take it off, just because I don't want it to set off, because again the plane is kind of close to the ground and it will blow the plane up. I'm just gonna do that. I guess it'll kind of look a little bit like underneath of a plane. And all you gotta do, I just did this to make it easier to update the block. All you gotta do is let that piston get updated, and voila, your plane is going. Now every once in a while, if you have a laggy world, you have a lot of stuff in your world or something, the blocks will kind of disappear sometimes. Hopefully. Now the boat is another problem with it, because unfortunately for the boat, yeah, sometimes you gotta have it kind of just the right area where it kind of bounces and goes crazy. You can always turn on flying just for this and just hover like I'm doing, and the blocks will push you along. Okay. And then that actually makes it easier to ignite the TNT, because that would give you a nice wider view, because in the new update V-boats are a little bigger and it is hard to spot the TNT. Now it may take a few times to hit the TNT just the right way, because you gotta realize they are constantly moving, so you gotta hit it just the right timing. But other than that, it is pretty cool. It's a kind of fancy little way of getting over your world impress your friends, like, hey, look, I got a plane flying over you while you're sitting there on a boring minecart. Or your kid. Mess with people, and if their house only has a 1 block thick wall, you can easily, let's go ahead and stop this, and I'm going to go ahead and show you a little cool thing you can do with the machine instead. You can turn it into like a little car. Now, I'm just going to make this village my test subject. So, unfortunately, this is a bad day for the village. So, what you can do, which actually I'm going to raise this up 1, if you want to be that guy that likes to cut up people's houses or make holes or something, all you gotta do is do this, send it on its way. It will travel for a long while and it will just slice through a house. Now note, if it's a small house like this and the slime block grabs onto these, it's going to get too much for it to handle. It's not going to be able to push at all. So just note, it's not going to be able to push enough if you do that. So that's pretty much it. You can also put a big wall of TNT if you want it to set off like that. But other than that, that is it. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button along with the like button, and I'll see y'all in the next video.
Cool, that was cool show.